First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be caught by Griggs. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. I'm up.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike. Is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? You saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there. An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gains on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer. And you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and he makes plays.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back down the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On third down, Mahomes. That's caught in Isaiah Pacheco. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they'll come out to the 20-yard line. With Barkley. It's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your ball. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
At the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On the move left. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 3rd and 2.
43! Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Hey, 4! 43, 43, 15. Attack, attack. 43, 43.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, Ridley, Ridley.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Yellow.
A run on first and goal. Oh, the ball's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
And goal at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes back. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Let's take it in left side by Smith. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 55 yards on the game. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
2 minutes to play. First half, All tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
A 41-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown.
Feels the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. Forced out wide. Got him in. It's Kelce. Complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Good for a Kansas City
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
at the 36-yard line.
Holmes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Down the sideline. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Now Smith gets it coming around. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be 2nd down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
The pressure gets there and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He connects with Gray on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. To throw is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Bill running. It's Dillon. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Good throw caught by the tight end, Gray. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Easy.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Pushed out to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. working with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
A pass caught by Saquon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. To throw is Hurts. That is hard down the field. He's got it. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Still going inside the 20. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dillon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he will score! Game on! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That run good for a it. That's a very quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
At the 36-yard line.
Aesthetics, hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You can diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught by Hunt. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one pulled in by Brown. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run with Hunt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
That's on the rookie first-rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons. Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made
this one in the win column for the Chiefs. It was a game played a driving rainstorm. They would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say,